comes back with a second left hook to line him up for the right straight. Absolutely brutal.
This is what you look like. See, that's you. That's Prince Boy. That's Prince Boy right there. Yeah.
All your risk factors. It actually counts down how much time you have left to live.
So what's the great moment? You're on your deathbed, they're pounding on your chest, and you're going 10, 9, 8. I told you this thing was good.
I suppose I have to get a piece of cake.
Taken, sealed up by the U.S. government for whatever reason, I don't know. But this is some of the stuff that's now being developed using his ideas plus some of the others.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Are we there yet, baby? Are we there yet? Garbage. Okay. Garbage. Okay. Part of a physical. Is Prince a good boy or a bad boy? Well, let's find out. Well, what do you
My favorite of the more modern day rappers is Quavo from the Migos. Because anything he says sounds badass, man. I like this song called Kelly Price, because in that first verse, Quavo comes out swinging. He's like, I go through all the cities, I'm on a mile a minute, I go a mile a minute. And when I'm sober, it's just tight. But when I smoke a little bit, I start doing the math. I was like, yo, a mile a minute, that's 60 miles an hour. I was like, yo, did this dude just brag about driving across country at speed limit?
Did you know that a road runner can eat a rattlesnake?
I didn't, but that's gang.
This defense.
Everything is from the hip twist, okay? He's not leaning his head past his knee. He's slipping, that's see. And where his head's at? His head ain't over his knee. That's not what we want. So when he slips, he's there, he's twisting. So he's gonna slip the right hand, he's gonna weave under the hook, and then he's gonna shift pivot and he's gonna be able to throw a left hook on me.
Big heavyweight clashes.
That's just my baby dog.
Out of the box and epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe. And yet a masterpiece. And yet I'm half deceased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily. And leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I'll do what it takes. Whatever it takes.
You got your own window.
Now you kids are probably saying to yourselves, hey, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get the world by the tail and wrap it around and pull it down and put it in my pocket. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're... Now you...
And then you don't have to sound like him. All you have to do is get his cadence down. It's very easy. All you have to do is describe something and then say you described it that way. That's it. It's every time. Dude, what a big room this is. I walked in here, I said, wow, what a big room.
I am officially a part of the worst
worst generation of all time.
Isolation is a deadly disease.
That's the trick. You're like, damn, that sounds like a lot of work. It is. But the human condition is to do the work, isn't it? We're born.
This deep rabbit hole. I think it's just interesting how much Earth's climate has changed, and even magnetically where the poles are, that has shifted over time. Something happened around that ice age because we see no writing before that, and we start to see writing pop up in multiple places on Earth.
Not good, kids. I'll just be here listening to my tunes.
First though, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game.
Yeah. I know sometimes things may.
Richest man who's ever lived on the planet Earth. Mansa Musa, yeah.
Many people think what is written in ancient texts are nothing but some fairy tales or fiction. The Parecis.
That's just my baby dog.
They're literally talking about the economy, and in the middle of it, he's just like, Ted's wife, ugly as a dog.
Isolation is a deadly disease.
Before any action or any inaction, ask yourself this question. Is this action going to make me stronger or weaker? Will this action move me toward the strategic long...
She goes, no, I don't think you understand, sir. Like, your dog needs purpose. Your dog...
Just when you thought it couldn't happen, it did.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
If I fought at my natural weight class, I would fight at 155. If I didn't cut weight, walk around 58, 59, whatever, I'd...
Because it relies on an even earlier version that scholars call the Q source.
And that actually frees you, is that you have path A that has catastrophes, and you have path B that has catastrophes, and you don't get to have the no catastrophe path, but you get to pick which one.
There's a great quote. The 100 men that go into war, 10 shouldn't even fucking be there. 80 of them are just targets. 9 do most of the fighting. 1 is a warrior. It's a true quote to life.
Where? Where are we going? If I want to invade a country, I'm not worried about the children of that country. I'm not worried about the women of that country stopping me in my army. I'm not worried about the elderly in that country. I'm worried about the men, the able-bodied men. But if I
gotta stack everything, right? So my elbow has to be in line with my wrist. If I punch like this, I'm breaking my.
Together, no other. We blowing up like a bubble, and we took over no other. Yeah. Say this, I'm living. How you?
Everyone knows that. This is why 2-year-olds can't really live on their own. Because
He's living the weirdest life.
Right.
Person asked God, why should I pray if everything is written in our destiny? The God smiled and said, because on some pages I have written as you wish. Person asked,
I'm from the middle of nowhere, like hour west of Columbus, surrounded by cornfields, country, the sticks, we call it.
And don't forget that there is a someone up above. I'm so sleepy, yeah.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace.
You know that I'll be there for the highs and the lows.
Happy Thanksgiving, Smokey.
Let me set that time. In a minute, I'm gonna need a cinnamon roll from the oven to fill me up.
Because of an earthquake, a stone door cracked and fell down.
Nothing matters to a drunk girl.
Discipline is a discipline that only a few are disciplined enough to have. Tell him, boy, it's time to beast.
Yeah, it's a train to TP in his workout time, and I can
take the bass line out.
Joe, without a shadow of a doubt, none whatsoever, death is not the end.
Yo, dogs at? We right here, dog. Where my dogs at?
One of the guys who translated the ancient Sumerian text. One of the guys who...
I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild. Cause I'll have the only one there is around.
Storm's coming.
10 miles what?
Got a little Dunkin' Donuts.
Please.
Out to San Clemente Island, which lies off the coast of San Diego. The waters off San Clemente are a breeding ground for the great white sharks. To pass SEAL training, there are a series of long swims that must be completed. One is the night swim.
Unimportant. What is important is that you give it your motherfucking all.
In the Philly show. Now, a big common mistake that we see a lot of beginners do when they attempt the shoulder roll, I should say, is they turn the body the right way, but they never bring the shoulder to the chin.
And like every room I enter is like an AA meeting where I gotta.
I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been in.
And like little torches and stuff.
You
You have to be obsessive. You have to be addicted. You have to be disciplined. The key there is you. Winning requires you to be different and different.
Because mangoes are rich in minerals such as dietary.
I've been going to boxing gyms.
I eat almost entirely meat. I'm on what's called a carnivore.
Personally think it is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory.
What you live for?
Well, there's the Patterson footage.
When the sun rises, I wake up and chase my dreams.
Of course, I could get a hell of a good look at a T-bone steak by sticking my head up a bull's ass, but I'd...
When you work, work. When you play, play.
Humble pride I grew up on. You find out just how bad you want it. The sun in our eyes and backs to the fences. We didn't know the odds were against us. Hit the wall, smoking and spinning. Still wasn't thinking about nothing but winning. That's the only way I know. But don't stop till everything's gone. Straight ahead, never turn around. Don't back up, don't back down. A full throttle, wide open. You get tired and you don't show it. Dig a little deeper when you think you can't dig no more. That's the only way I know.
Now who I am is who I'll be until I die. To accept it or don't fuck.
You know what my response is to that?
My life's in danger. Rolling down the 45. Declare strangers. And come on.
Then it's stuck, up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's
Down 1 point. Okay? Okay. You go out there, you score. You shoot. Put everything in there, okay? Everything. You ready? You ready? Yes. Yes. Say yes, coach. Okay, now go score. Scoop.
Come on, will you? It's getting late. I want to get home. All right. I just want to go in and see Saunders Simpson. I mean, after all, he was nice enough to give us a ticket to the fight. How would he feel if I didn't go in there and congratulate him? Congratulate him? How can you congratulate a guy that got knocked out in the first round? You wouldn't talk that way if you seen a fight 3 weeks ago down at Ridgewood. He was fighting McHenry. Oh, boy, he was bobbing and weaving. Doing the old 1-2. I'm telling you, he threw so many punches that McHenry thought he was fighting an octopus. Oh, I'm telling you, he was a different man that night. He won, huh? No, but he didn't get knocked out till the second round.
You'll think I'm biased because of where I'm from, but I don't think Bernard ever did anything.
I don't think he did anything either.
That's what I gotta do right now.
Look at this song, nigga. What's up, boy? Check this out. My dude got people lips. That's a people lip. Haha.
understand this. If you don't get your act together and you let yourself slide, then what kind of moves in to take the place of what you could have been is something that's really not good at all.
Good morning, Smush Boy. All right, kids, let's have a talk. So, the reason we bag poop is so that you can take it from one area to another.
But what people are not getting enough of are micronutrients.
Like, you know, we're going to start off today, you're going to do...
Riders on the storm.
I challenge you right now to complete 500 push-ups.
I'm on a Mexican radio.
So hard.
If you don't adjust your behavior, expect stagnation.
If you're going to be a fighter, you have to want to win.
Our muscle mass peak is probably, I would say, anywhere between 20 to 30 years old.
Common sense that if you take a big risk.
The greatest trick is to make us believe that people back then were dumber and we're smarter, right?
And how these fighter jets are using this to try to lock in on this thing.
Tucked in like, please say you didn't cut it. Is it there? I swear it's like everybody's asking.
Hey, bud.
If you're only getting 5-6 hours of sleep, you're...
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Then you can tolerate yourself, right? Because look at, you're useless.
Have an edge, you know, and I listened to what you said. I said, that's a great way to have an edge.
And I get locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out.
This one girl, she goes, I just want to meet a man I get lost in conversation with. What? I'm going to Greece this year. Before, good thanks, how are you?
Outback, amazing. You know, they,
Jellyfish. Start.
Boxing, click on the link down below. Head over to Garage.
You don't make men safe by making them weak.
Showed up a little early for work. Saw this little fucking bird sanctuary.
But yeah, I mean, it's a significant thing for guys just as they get into their 30s.
Could eat an elephant.
Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. Right. They have all the assets and resources that we don't. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. Right. They have have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. Now, some people say that
He's hanging out.
In the Western Sahara Desert of Mauritania called the...
Don't you let him take control.
I don't know, does the dog shit in the woods?